What is going on? We are taking a quick little break from doing reviews. My last one was like 20 minutes, but that, in my defense, that is about Detroit Become Human. I had so much to say about that, but taking a little break here while I play through Fear Effect Sedna. I'm having a blast playing through the game. It's actually pretty good so far. I like the stealth aspect of that game, since I feel like most games, if there's like a stealth option or like a brutal like just run through option, most people don't even do stealth because they don't have patience. But I like it in this game, and yeah. But today we're looking at the remnants of 2017 games. You know, we're going into September now, 2018. I'm thinking back on my 2017 games. That comes to mind is Edith Finch, Horizon, you know, Life is Strange, Hellblade, and Red 7. And there's two that actually pop out more to me now than ever. And one of them being actually Resident Evil 7. You know, I ranked it number 8 for me last year. It was honorable mentions in the top 5. And it was 8th place. But for me, looking back now, I think I enjoy it a lot more now. I think this is one of the weirdest things in gaming, is that it'll take like a year for you to actually figure out what you think of the game. Because looking back now, Resident Evil 7 would probably be in the top 5, and that would kick out Ghost Recon, which I think I'd be fine with. But I think, you know, it's really hard to describe, but I think in general a game has to have something that is poignant. You know, with Hellblade, it was everything, and it was the trailer, which I'll demonstrate later or show you guys later. With Edith Finch, it was the great narrative and storytelling. With Resident Evil 7, it was the save theme, and when I listen to this now, I'm instantly brought back to like the cabin area where Marguerite is, and I mean, just listening to this totally brings me back to those days of playing it. Now, the other game that's really what I like to do is, or what I like to call is the snowball effect. You know, Resident Evil 7 is getting it for me. I like to think of games in a period of general impact, like the day after you finish. What do you think about it? A month after, and a year after, and Jesus Christ, and I'm about a year after I've played these games now, and looking back on it, my main two is Hellblade and Resident Evil 7. You know, Life is Strange Before the Storm is definitely up there, but I think looking back on it now, I give more credit to the first Life is Strange. That is better. I just feel like it kind of coattailed is a bit, and I don't really want to bash Before the Storm because it's one of my favorite games of all time. Unbelievable. I mean, Rachel Amber, I think is my number 1 favorite character of any game of all time. Like, beats out Joel and everything. That's a different video though. We'll talk about that later. But just looking back in Hellblade, I was watching some old replays I got in my PS4 the other day, and oh my god, the combat is so freaking good. And one thing underrated when I was playing it, even after I played it, Senua is a great character. Like, looking back on it, I was so, I don't know why, I was like glad to see her again. It was weird, like the way she's designed with her face and her hair and all that, it's totally unique to her, and there's not really anybody else out there. But coming back to the combat, I look back at one of my first replays of when you're doing the combat, and looking back, I was so giddy like a little child in like a candy store. Like, the combat was so fun and new to me there. And I'll show some replays here. And you know, I wasn't the best at the game in the beginning. Like, you know, you're not a pro after you start, so it's kind of not my best quality combat in Hellblade, but it is definitely a fun combat in this game. Holy another one? Oh god, how many of these guys are gonna come? I got Percy on my side. Fucking bitch! I got one of these too. Boom! Fuck this kid. Holy shit. Third one. King Kachala. What do you got, a bigger sword than me? You waiting for me to move? Ah, fuck. This guy's massive. This is no nice. Yes, combat is great, but there's one thing about Hellblade that really just digs into your mind, even years after. It was the highlight point of when I gave it the gold, gave it the #1 winner of the year. That's the highest thing you can get in my books is Game of the Year. If you're Game of the Year, then you're like the king. And it won for me. And the reason why I pushed over Life is Strange for the Storm to the side and walked up to the throne and took the crown is the monologue scene when Senua finds Dillion. And so I'm going to play this trailer for you guys. And there's a lot of different things said about games, how it can be art and whatnot. And this trailer is honestly art. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in gaming. And I think it's my favorite. It's definitely like top 1 or 2 in top gaming moments of all time. I don't think of anything else that would beat it out at this moment. So I'm pretty sure it would be #1. So many things about this game is unbelievable. This trailer and the monologue behind it, it says so much about the game. The voice acting is so on point in this. Everything about this game is in this trailer, and because of this trailer, I have this game burn in my mind, and I honestly haven't played a game yet this year that has beat out Hellblade. I did play Detroit Become Human, did a review on it. I rated it 10 out of 10. It doesn't beat Hellblade, not even close. I still have games like Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider coming out, God of War, Darksiders 3 is going to be a good one. Life is Strange 2. I don't think anything's going to be Hellblade looking back on it now. Even in the next 5 years. It's going to be really hard to beat Hellblade, but again, this monologue and trailer makes me speechless. I have no words. It's unbelievable, this game, and this monologue and trailer is going to be the main poignant thing that'll stick in my mind for decades.
Searched for control, when you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul to these chords you cannot play. They can break you, but not promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find your still our heart. We fought for love unspoiled by your darkness within. We fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So we must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
I absolutely love that trailer. Unbelievable. I could literally do a whole podcast in it, but we're probably running high for time. Yeah, I could talk about a million things I love about this game, but I've already done that in my review and my 2017 top 5 games where I gave it number 1. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious how many people have played Hellblade, because it wasn't AAA or anything. Which is crazy for a AAA game to look like this and have this much impact, but it did. So, yeah. I'm just going to leave the video with a lore stone, which is another reason why this game is so freaking good. I don't know, I could talk about for hours. But I will leave you guys with a lore stone scene, monologue, kind of, not really monologue. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I kind of like these, just like mini podcasts where I just sit down and talk about what I want to talk about, I don't know what will be next. I don't think it'll be another review, because I still gotta finish Fear Effects Sedna. So, yeah. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Thank you guys for watching and sticking in till the end. You guys are the MVP. Comment your thoughts down below. I actually really do want to hear the voice and opinion of the people. Subscribe for more content. There will always be more videos I'm putting out. I love making videos. Hopefully you'll be here for next time. Dark Views signing out. Peace.